Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday, and right now you're taking a look at some cumulus clouds up in the sky over on the east side. This view coming courtesy of the Kamoy Casino near Chiloquin, still in the mid-30s this midday, and just a couple days back we were already up to 65 degrees in Chiloquin, so obviously a huge turnaround. We're still mainly in the 30s for the east side, 40s for west side valleys and along the coast, and we are tracking just a few showers mainly along and west of the Cascades and to the north of the Siskiyous. All this is very light, but keep in mind that snow levels are pretty low right now, down to around 2,000 feet. So if we see some snow flurries making it all the way down to the Rogue Valley floor, well, that shouldn't come as a shock, but snow levels will eventually raise up a little bit later in the day. So anything that falls won't stick, first of all, because temperatures at the surface are just above freezing. They're just too warm. And then second of all, snow levels eventually will raise up a little bit later in the day to around 2,500 feet. So it's mainly just going to be rain showers into the afternoon, but most of that tapering off into the evening. Then all of us are going to be dry for tonight. So for today, showers mainly along and west of the Cascades and to the north of the Siskiyous, primarily during the afternoon. Temperatures today are going to be about 10 to 15 degrees below average for this time of the year. So we'll be in the 40s for the east side, 40s and 50s for the west side valleys, and near 50 degrees along the coast in Brookings. And winds today will gust out of the west and northwest between 25 to 35 miles per hour. So these air temperatures are probably going to feel a little bit colder when you combine in the winds. And then overnight, it's going to be very cold, probably one of the coldest nights we've had in at least a week, I'd say, with 20s for the east side, 20s and 30s for the west side valleys, and mid-30s there along the coast in Brookings. Now, all of this will be dry. In fact, skies will mostly be clear, and that could lead to a little bit of fog development within the Rogue Valley, because two of the main ingredients you need for fog to develop in the valleys are clear skies and light winds. So the winds could still be gusting for Siskiyou County for the east side and for the Cascades. We're thinking that they're going to relax a bit more for the Rogue Valley though, so we could have some fog developing, but our official forecast is not going with that. But just know there's the opportunity for it. Fog is always very tricky business within the valleys. So here's your hiking planner over the next few days for the Rogue Valley. You can see we will finally completely dry out into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Temperatures incrementally going up, finally feeling seasonal again for Friday, and then we will feel super seasonal for Saturday. So we have about a 20-degree turnaround with our temperatures, 50 for Wednesday, pretty much 70 for Saturday. But then temperatures going back down into next week. That's because we have a storm system that will bring some rain and snow chances into next week. Still lots of details to figure out with the storm system, but as of now, it's looking like Monday is going to be the wettest day. Here is your 7-day forecast for the coast. There's a chance for some showers and thunderstorms for today, mainly during the afternoon. We'll dry out this evening, and then we'll have a beautiful stretch of days for Thursday through Saturday, especially for Thursday along the coast. We should have plenty of sunshine. Then for Siskiyou County, likely staying dry for today, a little bit breezy, and then we'll continue to keep it dry through Sunday as temperatures will go all the way up to about 70 degrees for Saturday. And then for the east side, maybe just a few snow showers today. Most of us staying dry for Klamath and Lake counties, and then warming up and getting into the mid-60s for Saturday and Sunday. So finally feeling spring-like again. And then for the Cascades and Siskiyous, maybe getting a quick inch or two up towards Crater Lake, up towards Diamond Lake. But all of that will likely melt in a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. With the warming temperatures, we'll see some reductions within the snowpack. And then for the Rogue Valley, a chance for a snow shower or two within the next hour or two, and then drying out and warming up into the rest of this work week and into the weekend.
Okay, so it looks like we have a nice stretch of a few days there and then kind of falling back into the same pattern come next week. Do we expect those storms to stick around past Tuesday?
It's hard to say because it's always hard to make any guesstimations about weather 7 days in advance, but you know, trending cooler, trending wetter, that's been our deal over the past month or so. We have warm and dry spells, cool and wet spells, so it's just all about which one's winning out.
So far it's cool.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Josh.
Of course.